Radha Krishna friends, I'm here to talk about Cafe Guru's special Kharabhath powder and curry leaves powder. A bit of nostalgia and a bit of story behind before I get into the details. First of all, I have to bother all of you with a bit of trivia. This kurta that I'm wearing, it is from my first salary. October 4th of 2000 is when I started my career. And November 4th I got my first salary, and I got this stitched, and it always I have to always tell somebody, and why not to my patrons out there who are supporting my brand. It gives me always a feeling of pride whenever I wear this, because it still fits me, and I think that is an accomplishment in itself. Now about the Kharabhath powder. This is a Kharabhath powder, as I told earlier as well. It is something that I used to have in Gandhi Bazaar Ramakrishna Mutt. Whenever as a kid I used to go there on special occasions, and this is a Kharabhath powder that is inspired by that. And those of you who are from Gandhi Bazaar area would have tasted this. So for this Kharabhath, here is the steps that you need to follow. The rava that you use, you have to roast it with about 1 teaspoon of ghee and a bit of hing, and roast it nicely until all the moisture is out of the rava, and take it out and set it in a container. Now for the seasoning, you need about, for half a cup of rava, you will need about 6 to 7 spoons of oil, and to which you are adding curry leaves, mustard, hing, and some badgi red chilies. Badgi red chilies are very important for Kharabhath, so please do not miss out on that. For the choice of vegetables, you can combine any vegetable that you want, friends. You can add, those of you who eat roots, you can add carrots and potatoes and green beans. That is always a typical Karnataka combination, and some peas. During the country beans or the flat bean season, which is the avrekai season, you can add boiled avrekai. Please note, you have to add boiled avrekai. You can also combine it with just capsicum and peas and tomatoes. And tomato is always needed for Kharabhath, so you need to add 1 or 2 Roma tomatoes if you find them. So to this oil, you are adding all of these chopped vegetables and sauteing it until they are nicely cooked but still maintain some crunch in them. To this, you are adding about 7 to 8 teaspoons, friends. 7 to 8 teaspoons for half a cup. This is my recommendation, and start adding. If you feel that 5 to 6 is enough, you can stop at 5 to 6. My recommendation is about 7 to 8. And to this, what you are doing is then adding salt, and the ratio of water to upma should always be 2.5 if it is rava, and 1 is to 2.5, or 1 is to 3 if it is a rice upma. I have never tried this Kharabhath with rice rava, so I do not know how it will taste, but I've always made this with wheat rava. Please make sure that you are maintaining this ratio, otherwise the Kharabhath will be too dry or too mushy like pongal. You don't want either. 1 is to 2.5 is the right proportion. When the water comes to boil, keep on stirring the water, reduce the flame, and start transferring the rava. Now the key to any great upma out there is, it could be just a plain upma or a Kharabhath or anything. After you are adding the rava, you are stirring it, and you should not over stir. Please note, friends, because wheat is very sticky. As you continue to stir, it kind of becomes mushy, and you will not find that separation between the upma grains, and therefore it will not be soft. So what you have to do is, you have to just give it a stir and make sure that there are no lumps. Reduce the flame completely and close a lid for about 2 minutes. Close the lid for about 2 minutes, and then when you open, there will still be some water on the surface, because the rava kind of pushes all the moisture to the top. So now you have to give it one nice mix. Again, close it. Do not keep on checking or do not keep on mixing. Now we have to reduce the flame and cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes. You will get a very nice and soft like wedding hall upma. You will get a nice upma. You can add cashews to decorate it and make it special, and there is no need for grated coconut or cilantro for this particular Kharabhath to garnish. So once you are done, and all you need to do is you have to squeeze a nice dash of lemon juice, freshly cut lemon, and squeeze it without seeds, of course, and mix it and serve it with kesari bath, or serve it with a nice glass of chach like they make in Rajasthan. I'll discuss that some other day. So this is how you make Kharabhath. Now coming to the curry leaves powder, again curry leaves, you can make a nice hot mushy overboiled rice, add a spoon of ghee and just mix this curry leaves and curry leaves chutney powder and have it. You can also add gingerly oil to the curry leaves powder, have it with idli like parapu pudi or maraga pudi. You can also add it, eat it with dosa and akki roti, plain akki roti like we make in South Karnataka. So it goes well with all of these things. So bon appetit, and I'll see you another time when I put out my next catalog. Radhe Krishna, friends.